Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And to get us underway, that was Skylar Cole singing the Star-Spangled Banner.
There you go again. You ain't on your own rodeo again. Yeah, you push me out just to blast that smile and last so years. But I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,000 it won't be so bad, 'cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the point. Murray for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels passes to Conley. Towns against Gordon. Edwards finds Gobert. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Gobert.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
And stolen by Gobert. Here's Conley. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Murray. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Pass to Jokic. Clock at 6. Yep, that one's good.
This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 284. It's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt his shot than that one. You know, one measure of Nikola Jokic's growth as a player is his triple-double tally. I mean, he's already among the NBA career leaders in that category.
Now here's Jokic, coming off 41 points last game out. Pass to Murray. Lets it go from deep. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Murray has that spirit of, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for mine.
Well, among active players, only LeBron and Westbrook are ahead of Jokic in triple-doubles, Clark.
And B.A. with a lot of runway left in front of him. I mean, the Joker figures to keep climbing up that list. I don't know if he'll catch Russ or the Big O at the top, but he's going to be in the neighborhood.
Here's Gordon. Can't hit that one. And Minnesota will come the other way. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Conley against Murray. Up and over Conley. That one rolls around and rims out. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Edwards, the pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. Gobert up top. Nice move. Edwards can't hit.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Over Gobert. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Jokic has got his second basket of the night.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
It's good on the putback.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. They kick it out to Murray. The three is up. The shot that time not on target.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Conley finds Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Murray. And Gobert with the stuff.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Murray against Conley. Pass to Jokic. From 10 feet away. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Victory eluded them last time in Denver when they faced the Nuggets.
Last time they lost a close one against this team. You have to wonder what they could have done if it wasn't for their foul trouble in that game.
When you are in foul trouble, it makes you less aggressive defensively. And when that's the case, it's hard to offer the kind of resistance that you need to. That was in the back of the mind, the foul trouble they were in.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Noel. Here's Anderson. Reed sets a screen. Anderson gets the bucket.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
First one falls for him. Well, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
Now here's Anderson. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Pass to Rivers. Picked by Prince. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Outside, Brown. Now Smith, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith.
And they're in the top 5 in the league when it comes to three-point percentage. They've got shooters, and they've designed their offense to open space for them on the perimeter.
And you got to be careful shooting on this team. They are #1 in blocks because they have an innate timing for when to rise up and contest shots. Denver has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. 50 seconds left in the first. Here's Bryant, and he comes up with a bucket.
You talk about passing. Smith is one of the best in the game in that aspect. An incredible distributor.
Reed sets a screen. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Najee. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to Smith. There's 21 seconds left in the opening quarter.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Noel. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Reed with it. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The T-Wolves on top, up by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
So for Minnesota right now, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Gordon.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Ali. Thanks. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Greg.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Takes the 3. And Edwards good for 3. Edwards got 9 points.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
Jokic with a screen on Conley. Left side Porter. Wide open. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Brown. Back to Gobert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries. Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Jokic with a screen on McDaniels. Murray passes to Jokic. Outside Murray. Jokic in the post. Towns on him. And there's Jokic on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Towns. Gobert with it. Outside Conley. Now Towns. Defended by Gordon. Back to Conley. There's the 3. Porter pulls it in. Denver in the lead. To the inside. Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, as Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
And there it is for him. Towns has gotten 4 this quarter.
You know, with his three-point shooting and inside scoring ability, I think that's the key shot for Towns, the in-between mid-range shot, and he's pretty much unguardable when he's knocking that down. Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
And Minnesota calls time here. Getting ready for the Nuggets. Bryant, he's checked in for Jokic. Najee comes in for Gordon. Green's checked in for Michael Porter. And it's Jackson in for Jamal Murray. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Trailing by 4. Pass to Reed. Excellent D there from Bryant. The Nuggets have gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. No one near him. Not going to go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Noel. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Now here's Reed. This one for 3. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Caldwell Pope. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Here's Jackson. Here's Bryant. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Reed, a screen on Green. To the middle. Reed, good. Reed's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Here's the screen by Bryant. The drive by Jackson. No good from 11 feet. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Noel. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Down low. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
And 1 move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
To the wing, right side. Anderson inside, working on Najee. Anderson can't get it to go. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson, left side. Prince grabs the miss. Outside, Anderson. Now here's Reed. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Nuggets on top, up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully.
Well, you look at these two carrying the scoring load, both playing some fantastic basketball in the first half.
We'll see if the imminent halftime coaching adjustments can slow down either guy. And now let's check out the Denver Nuggets, who are in a close game after 1 half of play.
You look at their stats. They're shooting it well. Love the ball movement. They're getting guys open and taking the right shots.
Some smart basketball from them in the first half. A joy to watch here in the studio. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr., they're the 2 and the 3. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle, and it's Murray in at point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone. So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto, and Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
To the wing on the left, Jokic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep in position.
And he drops the first. And Jokic drops them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Towns for three, and it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's McDaniels, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, one of the things that sets McDaniels apart is his ability to guard virtually any position on the floor. He creates major matchup problems with that versatility.
At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. Talking about McDaniels' defense. That's how he got a lot of minutes early in his career.
You know, a lot of guys make their mark defensively early on, which buys them time to develop in other areas, and it's an ideal way for young players to contribute right away. If you're stressing defense, then he's a guy that you want on your team.
Pass to Jokic. And here's Murray. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists here tonight. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Edwards for 3. It's not going to go for him. Now Denver takes it the other way.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Edwards. Denver grabs the miss.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Right side Murray. Pass to Jokic. And here's Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. And it's Jokic missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Now Conley, looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. And that one drops. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
It's blocked by Gobert. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. Edwards got 16 points.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Caldwell Pope. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Gobert passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Towns gets the bucket.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
Denver calls timeout. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Bryant, he's checked in for Jokic. Green comes in for Gordon. Brown, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Smith in for Murray. Pass to Green. Now here's Brown. Here's Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Green. Launches a 3. That shot is off. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Here's Rivers. Covered by Bryant. Porter with the steal. Denver has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Lays it up and banks it in. Porter's got 6.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Conley finds Anderson. Here's Towns. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Conley against Smith. Pass to Green. Outside Porter. On the wing, Bryant. Reed defending. Bryant, the pass to Brown. And it's off from 3-point range. The Timberwolves have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Now here's Anderson. Towns on a screen. Jacks up a 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Smith. Green with a screen on Conley. Here's Smith. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Mike Conley.
Boy, and at only 6 feet tall, Smith uses that blazing speed of his to keep defenses off balance. Good luck trying to stay in front of him.
Najee, he's checked in for Porter Jr. Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. Noel comes in for Rivers. Pass to Prince. Outside, Anderson. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. The shot by Conley, no good. The Nuggets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Najee. Over to the left wing. Bryant a screen on Conley. Smith passes to Bryant. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Bryant's got 6.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
For 3, Conley. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Denver Nuggets finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And let's listen to head coach Michael Malone review the game plan with his guys.
Let's build on it. Let's build on that quarter.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Kyle Anderson is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Noel in at the 1. Pass to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Conley's checked in for Noel.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves.
Denver in the lead. Outside, Brown. Pass to Murray. Jokic the screen. 13 feet out, and there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Conley against Murray. Now here's Edwards, guarded closely. Off target from 3-point range.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Jokic, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
Aaron Gordon was one of the best scoring years of his career last year based on percentages. Still a very productive forward in this league.
And the leadership Aaron Gordon brings is tremendous, Clark.
Yeah, it sure is, B. I mean, he's been around for a little bit, so he's got some seasoning. He's competed in the slam dunk contest. A lot of hype surrounded him as a younger player, and right now he's a veteran that's poised and mature and does a really good job of mentoring his younger teammates.
Outside Conley. Pass to Towns. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, those hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Murray, no good. Minnesota shooting around 44%. Not bad. Conley passes to Gobert. To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find it.
Denver calls timeout. And this short amount of time should be beneficial to these players to catch their breath a little bit, while at the same time replenishing their energy by drinking some Gatorade as we head into the final stretch of this game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Guys, thanks a lot. I had a chance to hear what Mike Malone was saying to his team. He said, we've got the upper hand, so let's not waste it. Keep getting stops. Keep finding buckets. So the message is, it's not over yet. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Murray passes to Jokic. Now Murray. Out left to the wing. Jokic against Gobert. Puts it up from 17. And it's Jokic missing. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Conley passes to Towns. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Murray from outside. And another miss by Denver. And here's Minnesota now. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Outside Conley, pass to Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns. Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Jokic finds Porter. Now here's Jokic, defended by Gobert. Gobert against Jokic. Murray for 3. McDaniels with the rebound.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Towns against Jokic. Counted. Good. And now just a 1-point Denver lead.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Murray, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Towns. Here's Conley. And rejected. Murray against Gobert. Back to Jokic. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possession.
Here's Edwards. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Edwards has got 20.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Pass to Jokic. Over Gobert. Jokic, no good. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 16-5 run. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Edwards for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Murray against Conley. Pass to Jokic. Good D by Gobert. Conley against Murray. Conley on the attack.
Let's look at what Conley is doing.
And the Nuggets call time here. They're down by 1. 29 seconds left in the game. Seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Down low. The fadeaway. Cash.
Great to see guys don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're trailing by 1. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. The three. Oh, bangs home the three.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. 1 second left to play in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
The deep three from Murray. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
We just wanted to have a good defensive game, come out ready and make sure we communicate and run back because these guys are very talented and we did a great job.
The communication paid off. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. Now it's time to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Karl Anthony Towns.